In this video, we're going to feature the Packsture jacket. This is an awesome jacket if you like high quality jackets that are built like a tank, have a ton of storage options, and are made by great people. So I've had this jacket for about a year and a half now, and I've been wearing it in colder weather, but I haven't had the opportunity to wear it in the snow. So fortunately here in Washington, we've had some snow, and so I've been playing with the jacket, and now it's time to do the review of it. So let's get started with this review featuring the Packsture jacket. Let's get started. So Packsture has been making these jackets for a few years now. This is the original Packsture jacket. Again, it's a really great jacket, although I wanted to see how durable it would be over time. As you can see, it has a lot of various pockets here and has a really great attention to detail that you don't often see. It's in the price range of one of the higher class jackets that you might be able to get at REI, for example, but it's definitely built to last. It's of that same quality, and you have a lot of different options for storing items like your phone, ski passes, your ski goggles, anything like that. They've really thought about it all. So we're going to cover a lot of the features. We're going to do some outdoor activities, and it's going to be fun for this video. So let's start discussing some of those features now. The Packsture jacket has a lot of attention to detail, which I really appreciate. It's kind of like a cross between the Scotty vest, which has a lot of different pockets, and the build quality and the attention to detail that VanQuest has for their backpacks, for example. Just these little things. So for example, having the zippers that have some water protection to it, you could see that the water would just go right over it rather than want to go through it. They even have a little notch of cloth at the very top of it to help avoid that as well. The straps are really well built. If you just look at the stitching of it throughout the jacket, you could tell that it's high quality stitching. The Packsture jacket also has these really cool hand warmers that you see here that are built into the sleeves. And initially when I saw these, I really liked them, but I was worried that I was going to break the cloth over time. I've had no ripping on the cloth of these hand warmers. So it doesn't cover your fingers, but it covers basically your wrist area. And it's a really nice feature to have on here. Again, I was worried about them ripping over time. They haven't ripped for me, so I could tell that the construction quality is really good. You have some Velcro on the wrist area of the jacket, which is really nice as well. You have a lot of flexibility. If you have gloves that you're wearing at the time, they're going to be able to fit in here, and then you could tuck them in so it's nice and snug to help avoid snow from getting up in this particular area of your wrist. If you were to combine this with gloves on top of it and then stitch it into place using that Velcro, you're going to have a nice fit. That's going to be very difficult for some snow to get in. Another cool feature that I really like is the texture that you have on the shoulder areas of the jacket. So that encourages your single sleeve straps, for example, not to slide down because they're going to be able to grip on something versus just having them slide on the actual material of the jacket. Again, you have this textured area over here, which works great for a backpack in addition to a single sling strap. All of the zippers on this jacket have that water resistant design that helps with water just flow down off of it rather than going in the zippers. So the zippers on the forearms, the zippers on the chest area, the side zippers over here, the back ones, they're all built like that, which is really nice. It has a nice hood too, which you can take off, although I haven't really taken it off because I like having hoods on my jackets. This is compatible if you happen to wear a helmet if you're skiing, for example, or snowboarding, and you want to have some head protection. You are able to adjust the hood to fit within those type of helmets. The Packsture jacket comes in multiple sizes. They're unisex, so they're for guys and girls, and this particular one is an XXL. I kind of wish I got a triple XL just because it's a little tighter than what I would normally have for a jacket. I kind of like having a little looser so I could fit some more under layers in here, but it works fine for me. This jacket is very warm. Right now I just have a shirt underneath it and that's it. I'm wearing the jacket and we're out here in the snow in about 30-degree weather and it's doing a great job. If I'm wearing this into the house, it's way too hot for me. I have to take it out. On the back of the jacket, there's two pockets that you see over here that allows you to put your gloves for storage. So you could store your gloves back here. So that way you have the side pockets in the front, able to just have your hands in there, and then you could store your wet gloves in the back over here. That's a really nice feature that I really liked. So the Packsture jacket is not only designed to be breathable and waterproof, but it's also odor resistant. So what I'd like to do now is just take off the jacket and I'm going to turn it inside out and wear it like that so you can see all the various features on the interior portion of the jacket. So here's what the jacket looks like when it's turned inside out. So the fabric that you see, especially in the shoulder areas, is a moisture wickering fabric, which is really breathable and nice. You don't get too swampy when you're wearing this particular jacket. And then you have multiple pockets, as we mentioned earlier. So on the chest area, you have two pockets that are padded, and you could store smaller electronics, for example. On this particular one, you would probably want to store an MP3 player if you still had one of those. It's probably a little too small for a larger smartphone, but for a smaller one or maybe an old school Nokia phone, you could fit it in there, and then you could slide the earbuds of that through this little loop that you see over here and have it go so it goes directly to your ears without a bunch of cables lying all over the place. I don't ski, but if I was a skier and I like to listen to music when I was skiing, I would probably leverage that all the time. The Packsture jacket has two side pocket areas that are for larger items. On this side that you see here, this is designed for your ski goggles. It even has a little label on there that says goggles on there, and it's a ventilated pocket with the Velcro enclosure to it, and it has this nice little feature in here with a little glasses wipe basically that you could clean your glasses or your goggles and then put them back in here and you'll never lose that. You also have this other similar style pocket over on the other side as well for storing additional things. It also has an additional pocket that's up here that you could store additional items like your cell phone or wallet or anything like that. It's about that size. It's about one urban prepper hand. There's so many different pockets and hidden features on here that I'm not going to cover all of them in this particular video because it'd be a very long video. Just know that it has plenty of storage options and it's very cleverly designed and has some unique features in it that I really enjoy. Let's turn it back right side out now. Before we go through the pros and cons and wrap up this particular product review of the Packsture jacket, let's go take it out in the snow and have some fun. Let's do some inner tubing. Oh, it's square up my butt. Ah. Oh, jeez. Mark W. Griswold, here we go. Oh. Oh. No!
That was a good run.
Thank you. No, no!
Get him!
You guys got me good on that one. That's a little
Fogged up.
Oh yeah, a little icy. Got ice on the...
At the time of the making of this video, this is by far my favorite warm weather jacket that I have. Oftentimes I wear a pea coat as you see on this channel, but when it gets cold I like putting on the Packsture jacket because it's waterproof and it's plenty warm for me. It has a ton of storage options, the build quality is fantastic, and it's built to last. That's probably my favorite thing about this jacket is not only does it look cool, it also feels good, and then it has a lot of clever things in there that make it kind of a gadget-friendly person's go-to jacket. I'm not much of a snow person and I don't go skiing, but if I did go skiing, I'd want to wear the Packsture jacket. This jacket cost around $300, so it's definitely a pricey jacket, and it's kind of in the ballpark of some of the other fancier, well-known brands like Patagonia, for example, and those other brands that you would get over at REI when shopping. So it's definitely not a $100 or $75 jacket that you got over at Walmart. So kind of like some of the other products that we've reviewed here on this channel, like VanQuest backpacks, for example, aren't the most inexpensive backpacks, but they're built to last. Same with Packsture. It's not the most inexpensive jacket in the world. It's definitely expensive, but it is built to last and it's high quality. I don't have too many cons with the Packsture jacket, actually, so the stuff I'm going to list is fairly nitpicky. One of them being the zipper. While the primary zipper is a YKK zipper, which I really like, YKK's been around for a long time, probably around 90 years, which was originated out of Japan. The rest of the zippers are SBS zippers, which are originated out of China. They've been around for about 32 years and they're high quality as well, but I think a lot of us are more used to the YKK zippers as the pinnacle of zippers. But at least the primary zipper that you're most concerned about is a YKK zipper. That said, I haven't had any problems with any of the other zippers, but that's just something to note. Another thing that I don't care for is that the zipper, I feel, is left-handed. It's maybe whoever designed it was a left-handed person, but the zipper is on the left side versus the right side. As a right-handed person, I'd rather pull up with my right hand like this. So it takes a little bit of getting used to for me because I'm not left-handed. It's just a little bit more awkward. So that's just a minor little detail that other people that have tried on this jacket, they're like, wait a second, this is a left-handed jacket. Again, a fairly minor detail. The Packsture jackets are unisex, as I mentioned earlier, so the same jacket is for guys and girls. I kind of wish it was a little bit bigger, but I probably should have just ordered a larger size. So again, this one is the XXL. I probably should have got the XXXL, so it might be a little smaller than what I was used to, but it's still fine. And as you can see, for me, the sleeves fit just right. I just wish it was a little bit longer over here so I could have additional clothes. When I wear my shirts, for example, you can kind of see them sticking out the bottom, but that's a minor detail again. That's going to do it for this product review video featuring the Packsture jacket. I hope that you enjoyed watching it. I provided a link in the description box to this jacket from the manufacturer website if you want to find out more information about it. If you're in the hunt for a cold weather, waterproof, built to last jacket that is feature rich and has a lot of storage options, you'll probably want to take a look at the Packsture jacket. It's been my favorite jacket over the past year and a half, and whenever it's cold outside, I'm going to put on the Packsture jacket. So leave your comments below in the comment section and stay tuned for more videos. See you next time.